Holy schwinn, 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 schwinn. It is my 18th week pregnancy update. Thank you so much for watching this week. Baby is the size of a sweet potato this week. And when I saw that, I was like, there's so many different types of sweet potatoes out there. Like, how am I supposed to know what to compare it to? Have you ever went to the store and seriously bought a sweet potato? And like sometimes you're like, I only need 2 for this recipe. But really you go and you're like, this one sweet potato is so massive, it can feed 5 people. Like seriously, they need to get with the sizing on the sweet potatoes. But I think they're just talking about the normal like small ones that you can get and that are microwavable. He is 5.5 inches long this week, and they're saying about 7 ounces in weight. So growing every single week, like I've mentioned before, and as this week zoomed by, just like last week, I seriously was like, what week am I? It's the first week that I was actually confused about what week I was in. That's how fast things are going, how crazy my weeks have been, how busy I've been. So this is 18 weeks, and I cannot even believe it. As far as my cravings this week, again, nothing super crazy. Unfortunately, that dang Sprite craving is back. Sprite or 7-Up, whatever one it is. I'm not trying to go out and fulfill it, but if I happen to be somewhere where I see it, I have had some drinks of it. But it's weird because I've never wanted pop before. Like, if anybody knows me, I can't have caffeine, and so back in like 7th grade, I gave up pop altogether, even though I know like Sprite and root beer and that's caffeine free. I never knew if it was the caffeine or if it was like the carbonation or what was, so I just gave it completely up. And I've never really been like a pop person ever since. I just drink water all the time. And so for me to be kind of craving a carbonated drink and be craving pop, it's weird. And I don't think it's not the sugar aspect of it, because I would be craving other sugary things. So I don't know if it's just the sudsiness of it or what's going on, but that's a craving. And then of course I've wanted Mexican food as normal. Another one, it's been nice here in Kansas City over the last couple days, and so I've been craving ice cream more, but that's not abnormal for me either. I really love ice cream, so I have been fulfilling those cravings for ice cream. I am going to admit, Andy's custard is where it's at. Like seriously, you guys are probably gonna watch this and then you're gonna go get Andy's. So I think that Andy's should give me some sort of sponsoring gig for this, because they're about to get a bunch of money. My favorite ice cream from there is just the sundae, so the custard, and then it comes with the caramel, and then their pecans. Their pecans are amazing. Even if I decide I want like peanut butter or something, I just can't do it from Andy's because I want to get their pecans every single time. So if you've never been to Andy's and gotten their pecans on your ice cream, you are missing out. So that's been my cravings for the week. As far as my low points, I am happy to say that I literally had to sit here and think what were my low points for the week, because it's probably been the first week that I haven't been like, oh God, I've been so virtually exhausted, or I've had a major headache, or like I feel bad because I shouldn't have to have a low point the whole time. It's not like pregnancy is the worst thing in the world, and I know so many people bring it out as that like it's such a negative thing. So I don't want to have a low point every single week if I've had a great week. But the one thing I will say is that I know last video, because we had just did the whole gender reveal and everything, I told you guys that he was super excited about his party, and he was fluttering around so much in there. And then I don't know if we just wore him out or what, but you guys, all last week, like for 5 days, he did not move around at all. Like I didn't even feel him at nighttime. So of course, protective mom like comes into play, and I'm like, what is wrong? Like, of course my emotions start kicking in too, and I'm like, what is he, like why isn't he moving at all? To go from feeling him at least at nighttime a couple times, or some fluttering during the day or something, and then for nothing for like 5 days, I'm gonna be real, I contacted my midwife and I'm like, can I come over and please hear his heartbeat? And unfortunately she was out of town, but that little stinker, I don't want to put a label on him because he's gonna be an awesome kid, he's not gonna be a stinker, but he was being stubborn over the last handful of days and not moving for me, and I was even begging him. But Friday late night after we got done with church, finally, we were on our way home and we were just talking, Derek and I started to feel him pretty low, like on this left-hand side, and just kind of started fluttering away. And we were at a stop sign, and I said, Derek, I'm pretty sure if you put your hand over here that you'll be able to feel him if you kind of push hard enough. So sure enough, he put his hand right underneath my left-hand side, and he goes, oh, I felt a kick. So of course I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure it's not my heartbeat? Because so much blood has been pumping through my body that I feel my pulse throughout my whole body sometimes, and a lot of times in my uterus. Like, I'll think that maybe he's kicking, but really it's just my pulse, like pulsating so hard in my uterus. And usually you can tell if you just hold your pulse and then you feel your uterus, and it's like, oh, it's just my pulse, it's not him. But Derek said, no, Sabrina, it was very evident. It was like if I flicked my arm. It was just one like flick, and he almost started crying. So that was very, very precious. So we're super excited to start feeling him more and to be able to allow Derek to be more a part of this experience, because I can't imagine how difficult it is for the fathers to start getting involved in the pregnancies and to make it feel more real to them, because I still struggle sometimes, you know, because some women are showing way more than me or feeling the baby way more, and then I'm all over here like, you haven't moved for 5 days, I don't feel like I'm much bigger, what's going on in there? So that was actually the high point for the week when Derek got to feel him kick. I can't think of anything else. Honestly, like I said, this week zoomed by and I'm trying to even think back on the days. I'm like, what happened? Like, where have the days been? But that was the high point for the week. And let's show you my bump shot, and then we will be done with 18 weeks. Oh wait, no, we're gonna show you a gift that I got from someone, but I'll show you my bump first. So here's the bump shot. I'm trying to scoot back. Can never tell if you guys are seeing this good enough, but there's from that side, here's from the front, here's from this side. I mean, I'm kind of a little bit showing more here because I just drank a bunch of water, and so that kind of always helps me look like I have a little bit more belly. In the mornings when I first wake up, sometimes I'm like, someone could really confuse this for bloat, because I barely have a little pudge there. And you know, I've talked to so many people and they're like, be thankful, because as soon as you start getting even bigger, you're gonna be thankful that whole time you weren't big, you know, that I can still sleep comfortably, I can still bend down and put my shoes on, I can still do a lot of things that I could do before pregnancy that I know some people even at 18, 19, 20 weeks can't do, because their stomach starts protruding so much. But last week I was going to mention to you guys that it was really crazy. I actually noticed that my belly button's starting to start to push out more. Like, I have an innie, like a really deep innie, and so for me to start noticing that my belly button's starting to push out is a good sign, because it means my stomach is actually growing bigger than what I think it is. But I want to show you guys this little outfit that we got from one of our friends. She gave it to us, yesterday. And I wasn't expecting this nice little gift from her, so it was very, very nice of her. And Derek and I haven't went out and bought him anything. We just bought the onesie that you guys saw on the gender reveal video, and we wrote on that white onesie, "Sprittin' like my daddy." That's the only outfit or only like piece of clothing that we've gotten him. So this is the first full-fledged outfit from top to bottom that he has, and let me show you. So this is the little jeans that she bought him. Oh my gosh, look at the little pockets in the back. And they even like fold up, like cuff up at the bottom. How cute is that? So those are the pants. Then she got this little plaid top for him. And that goes with that. And then these little matching shoes. How adorable are these shoes? Like, seriously. It's weird because I opened it and it's just not clicking with me that I'm going to have a baby in these clothes. I opened it, and first of all I started like bawling because I thought that it was so nice of her, but then also realizing, oh my god, this is for my baby. But then like looking at them, they obviously are really tiny, but then at the same time they seem so big. They seem so big for, you know, me carrying that baby in me, you know? But I thought that was so stinking nice, and I actually posted this outfit on our Instagram page. So if you're not following us on Instagram, you should go follow us. You can just search us at Holy Schwint, or I think you could probably search us by our email, which is theschwints@gmail.com. But I posted some other shots of some gifts that people have given us and baby boy, and so if you want to go check those out, you can. But I really wanted to share that full-fledged outfit for you because it was so cute, and it's his first outfit, so how can I not show him? But thank you so much again for watching. I love you guys. Please share this video, like this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.